Okay, welcome to our Math and Logic course for summer 2026. I just want to go through getting started and getting into the first week's work. So, from Fox Valley Tech's website here, I'm going to go to Students, come down, get into Blackboard. It may request that you log in using your username and password at this point. Once you've done that, go over here to Courses, and then find our course, Math and Logic. Okay, once you're into our course, I have it set up. There's a small welcome and start here area, and then we've got the 4 units. So clicking on any of these will expand them to show you everything that's in that area. If I go to welcome and start here, the first thing you really need to do, you can review these things if you want, but you need to get linked to Pearson. So click on eCampus here. This should bring up our course, and then a launch courseware button, which I'm going to click on, and you should too. Now this is going to ask you to either create a Pearson account or log into an existing one. It's fairly unlikely you'll be able to log into one unless you already created one here at Fox Valley Tech, simply because of the way that Pearson has their different accounts set up. So if you can log in, great. If this loads and says you're set up already, even better. If that doesn't work, or you try to log in here and it doesn't work, go ahead and click on Create an Account. All I ask for this is that you use a first name and last name that I can recognize and link to you, and then an email that you check, just because if you ask me a question from a homework assignment, this is the email it will reply to automatically. Okay, once you have that set up, we can come back to our course, and then I want to show you how I can figure out what's due. So you've got a couple options. We can either look here at Simple Syllabus, which is the full syllabus for our course. This takes a minute to load because it pulls in information from other places. Okay, so here's a full syllabus for the course. And down here under Blackboard Content Outline is all the assignments for the course and when they're due. So looking here, I see that on 6-3, I have Pearson assignment orientation questions, 1.1 inductive and deductive reasoning, and the introduction and problem discussion board. So this is one place you can come to find what is due when. The other easy place to go is the calendar. So this should have dates for all your courses, depending on how your other instructors have it set up. You can see here on Wednesday we've got some dots. If I come here and look, here are those 3 assignments I have to do. I also have some students that go into the gradebook to find when things are due. This also says, look, here are things that are due. Once we've done those, we'll have a grade there. And once we do our first assignment, we'll have our overall course grade start to be calculated. Okay, regardless of where you find it, we need to do 3 assignments. 2 of them are in Welcome and Start here. So here's the Pearson assignment orientation questions. And here's the introduction and problem discussion board. And then the other one was homework 1.1, which is down here in Unit 1. Now for regular assignments throughout the course, I had these Learn pages built. These are meant to give you the information you need to do the assignment. So I've just got examples written up here, ideas. I've got a link to some YouTube videos, the lecture notes I use when I'm teaching. I have links from the textbook publisher. So here's a link to the textbook, some videos that they made, a link to their PowerPoint, and then down here at the bottom, the state says what we need to cover. So this is the things that I'm covering in this section. Okay, once you've done the Learn section, you can go down, click on the homework, and work through it. But for this first week, it is just Pearson assignment orientation questions, the introduction and problem discussion board, and then that section 1.1. Now you can certainly work ahead. After 1.1 would be 1.3 and then 2.1 and keep on going. You can finish this course early. I have some people through the first unit already. One semester I had someone finish in a week, which is possible. I don't know that they got a lot out of it because you can't retain and reflect on that much of that quickly, but it's certainly an option for you. Now, if you have any questions, reach out to me, and hopefully we have a good first week here. Thanks, everyone.